What's up guys, NepentheZ here and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Glory. I hope you guys all had a very Merry Christmas. I certainly did. I decided just to take the whole day off yesterday, which is unusual for me. You know, I don't do it very often ever. Normally Christmas is a really big day on FIFA because obviously hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people get FIFA on Christmas Day. It's usually one of those days where EA put out a bumper amount of content to just entice people onto Ultimate Team, I guess. But yesterday, there was like a FUT daily SBC, and that was about it. So I took that as an opportunity to say, you know what? Let's have a day off. So here we are, though, guys. As you can see, we've got 3 million coins now. We are well on our way. I'm going through league by league at the moment, getting rid of everything. But on Christmas Day, I didn't even log on to the game. I didn't log on to this account at all, again, for the first time pretty much ever. I logged on to my main account at 6 p.m. just to see what came. Nothing came. I logged off, switched everything off. Just didn't even get involved. So I didn't really sell much on Christmas Day. I sold Vieira for 1.23. And even though he's actually about 1.26 right now or something like that, I still think this was a really, really good idea. For a few reasons. Obviously, I bought him at 1.6, so we took a big hit on him, and I was holding on, and I could have got rid of him at like 1.5 and 1.4, and then he went down to 1.3 and so on and so forth. And I sat there and I thought to myself, this card's never rebounding, and I want to show you why this card's never rebounding. Basically, if we even look at two cards that are available, or well, Battaglia is now available, but Acuna, who came in from FUT SBCs, and I'm so glad you guys. When I said to you guys, should I do Acuna? Because we already just did Balassi, and people were like, yes, he's great. I'm so glad we did him. First of all, I want you guys to know that I know that icons have a certain aura about them, whether it's hidden in-game stats or hidden traits or just custom animations or custom body types. I know that they have those available, right? Or that they have those, and players like Battaglia and Acuna don't have those. But when we just look at my two CDMs currently, they both have more pace than Vieira. They both have more dribbling than Vieira. They both have more shooting than Vieira. Battaglia, same passing. Acuna, much better passing. Acuna, the same physical. Battaglia, just a little less physical. And so the 83 defending on the both versus the 86 Vieira on physical defending on Vieira, they're very, very similarly, if not more, well-balanced cards than Patrick Vieira is. So I think to myself, and again, I'm not saying that they are necessarily better than Vieira. I'm also not saying they're worse than Vieira, right? I didn't really play enough with this Vieira card. But I think there's a couple reasons why this Vieira card is going to continue to crash. And let's look back on this video in a month and see if I was right or if I was wrong, right? One of the reasons why I think this Vieira is going to continue to crash is because EA are still putting out base icon packs, right? So if we go and have a look at the game, the actual game, you'll notice that the base icon pack is there. I don't know how much it costs. I'm probably not going to get involved in it, but it's there for another 25 days. When we bought Vieira and when we decided to hold on to him when he went down to 1.4 and then down to 1.3 and then back to 1.4, you know, the idea was, let's hold on to this card because there's no more supply of him for the rest of the game ever, which could have positive implications for us. Well, EA have ruined that. Now there is a supply of him. Every time somebody does a base icon upgrade, if Vieira pops out, there's one more on the market who've never been on the market before, it impacts his price. So that's one of the things that is going to potentially and most likely continue to drive all base icons down in price, which I actually think is EA's plan. I think they want everyone to have access to icons this year, you know, that was the idea. The second thing is that if we already have players of the caliber of Acuna and Battaglia available to us for relatively cheap prices, people don't need Vieira or Hullet or anything like that because they can just use these cool cards. Because FUT for me was a bit of a bust, but EA definitely released a number of cards that I sat there and I looked at and I thought, yeah, that's just banging. And so this Acuna is one of them. I mean, this card is just brilliant. High work rates, 3-star, 4-star. It's so well-rounded, like unbelievably well-rounded. And I think if we already have that level of card now that is on a par, maybe even marginally better than Patrick Vieira, think what we're going to get in SBCs in Team of the Year or Future Stars. Like, you know, in another 2, 4 or 6 weeks, these even better cards are going to be coming out. And you know, we're going to be looking at Acuna and Battaglia in 2 or 3 weeks, saying they're just not good enough anymore. They're below the power curve, right? So if that's going to be the case, if EA continually push these other cards down and out of the way, once again, there's going to be no desire for Vieira, because you're going to be sitting there saying, well, why would I have Vieira when instead I could have SBC such and such card who costs 180k and is twice the player, right? So I think that they're kind of really crushing the value of cards that are no longer in part of the current meta or current power curve, should I say, not meta, but part of the current power curve. And the third thing that makes me think that Patrick Vieira is going to continue to go down in price is because today, and you will see this in the second part of today's video, today is Icon Swaps Part 2. They might release a Vieira in Icon Swaps. They might put a Hullet in there. They might put whatever icon is, they might put some icons in there. They might put Desai in there, you know, like the midfield Desai. They could put in, who else have we got available to us? Maybe Zidane, maybe Lothar Matthäus, maybe Pirlo, although he's not quite similarly rounded to Vieira. Could see another Gerrard in there. Could see a Clarence Seedorf in there. Like, you know, there's a whole bunch of icons that they could put in there that are going to cause, again, Vieira to just go down in price, because it's like, why would you use that Vieira instead of using, say, the 91 Maradona? Okay, they're a CDM versus a CAM, but if you can only fit one into your team, why would you put that old icon in, you know? So that's why I sold Vieira right now for as quick as possible, just to get the coins. Now, I've been listing, as I say, I've been going one league by one league, listing off silvers, golds, and bronzes. I've been trying to do a good mix of getting rid of things, getting rid of some consumables and some players at the same time. We sold this guy for 300. I started listing them up just for 700 each. And once again, it's crazy how many times people lazy buy items. This guy here, Sir Best, I removed him. He's definitely not worth 700 coins. You can see some of them are going for 150. And then on the odd occasion, one will just go for 700 coins. And I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then I sold Lukaku for 60,500. I don't know if he's worth more now. I can't imagine he was. I bought him for 55,000, I think, when he got into the team of the week. Yeah, he's down at 45,000 now. So that was a really, really good sale. And the reason why he's crashed is because he's just not worth it. Like, you know, he won't come back up again until he gets an 88 or an 89 rated card. His inform is only worth 28,000 coins. Now, speaking of informs, so there you go. That's what I sold anyway, guys. So we're up to almost 3.1 million coins. I'm hoping that with icon swaps, we're able to make a whole bunch more coins and a whole bunch more things. I've got some rewards before we get into icon swaps and what's going to come on, the evening. Let's take 2 Jumbo Premium Gold Packs and a Mega Pack. And then we've got Champs Rewards 14-0. The team of the week this week is brilliant. Suarez, Gnabry, Werner, Neymar, Allen, Benjamin Mendy, which is quite a good one for Premier League. Ilicic as an 87, who's actually got a pretty decent card with good in-game stats. Ben Yedder, 86 rated. Willian as a left wing. Like there's a lot of like really cool cards this time around. And of course we went 14-0. So a good week to decide to play on to Gold 3. Who knows what we'll do this coming weekend or going forwards, but we only get 1 out of 3 player picks. Let's see if my 14-0 rewards us this time around. Oh, it does! Let's go! Wessam Ben Yedder. What's he worth? 420k. This is my first massive attacking red card that I have had all year. That is brilliant. We've had a couple of good defensive players. Well, Semedo specifically. But that is brilliant. I'm really happy with that. What would we put on him? A Maestro. Ooh, a Maestro. Maybe something for pace as well. Maybe a Hawk. Maybe an engine, I don't know, but what I do know is that is phenomenal. He's got really good acceleration with good sprint speed. I'm probably going to play him as a cam. Because of the 5-star, 4-star, and the fact he's got good vision and good short passing already, with that great dribbling, I think I'm going to play him as a cam for sure. I'm really happy with that. 420k is his value on the market. Let's pop him into the club. That is brilliant. Now, if Neymar showed up, that would just be the dream, but I'm already happy. Oh my God, we get Ilicic as well. Now that is That is nice. That is really nice. He's probably not worth so much, 27k, but I actually have a feeling he'll be good in game. 6'3", 4-star, 4-star. Other than the low agility and balance, his dribbling is really good. A little low on composure too. His passing is really well rounded. His shooting is really well rounded, and he's got decent pace. That is not a bad card for doing objectives and such going forwards. That's actually not really a bad card. That is a brilliant card. I am delighted with that as my FUT Champs rewards. No complaints here from me, even if we get nothing out of the rest of these packs. That is just fantastic. That Ben Yedder, I don't know how I'm going to fit him into my team, but we're going to have a look and see what happens with him and try and fit him in there. So we get a couple of Jumbo Premium Gold packs, Premium Gold Player pack and a Rare Gold pack from the FUTMAS SBCs. A couple of Mega packs and a 50k pack. So 8 nice size packs right now to start working through. And we'll see if we can get any more luck. So no board or even rare player from this pack here. What are we going to get? Koscielny's okay. Should be 1,000 coins. I'm just going to store everything for now. As you guys know, I am actually working through getting everything out of the club and selling everything. So although I'm storing things right now, it's not a long-term storage thing now. It's just I don't want to sit here and do all of this all at once with you guys right here. So Santon is about 1,400 coins, which is a nice little addition right there. And we'll move on to the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack number 2. The Mega Packs, man. If we get Hunters or Shadows, man, that's all we're looking for. We're going to get ourselves a Rare Gold here, but not a board. So yeah, really just delighted with that. Absolutely delighted. We get a Deadeye Chem style and a left wing to left mid. Nothing else by way of chemistry styles. What I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to send these guys up to the trade pile and I'll deal with those off camera. You guys don't need to see me listen all that sort of stuff up. And then a Premium Gold Players pack. How are we going to get for luck out of this one? No board out of this one either. Champions League cards, UCL cards, any major league cards would be very, very nice and welcome. So we get a few there, England and Italy, and then we'll send again. Oh, that's nice. Actually, lots of major league cards right there. We'll send all of that up to the trade pile as well. We get a rare gold pack, guys, from a FUTMAS SBC. These packs have been decent this year. As far as they go, typically a terrible pack, but I've got some good luck out of these. Not this time, mind you. In fact, absolutely nothing out of it this time. But we'll send all of those items into the club. And that leaves us with 3 mega packs and a 50k pack. And then we'll be back to discuss. I'm going to get a board out of all of this, am I? We'll be back to discuss the new icon swaps and everything that's going on with that. So again, a lot more players that I didn't already have, which is nice for... is that like 3k still? That's really nice. In fact, I'm going to hold on to that again until icon swaps comes, because people will start using and abusing attribute cards and stuff when they're having to use their bad players. We get Ndombele in there as well. Not really worth anything. Let's send all of this up. This Jose Sarr card, he's one of those guys. He's one of those players that is worth a bit, isn't he? Always. Yeah, see, I've got one in my club as well. I need to get rid of the one in my club. I don't know why he sells all the time, but he just sells all the time. He's one of those cards that's a nice one when you do like gold pack method and stuff and you pick him up. You're like, well, that's a good pack now. We're going to get our first board out of this mega pack right here as well. It's only going to be a board. It's not going to be anything more. It's going to be Spanish. So unless it's Iago Aspas or maybe Jose Callejon, there's really not much. So Luis Alberto as an 84 is okay as well. What else we got going on here? Send him into CDM's okay. Loads of kits and badges. And then... load of items to put up to the top there. I kept that knee card. I didn't need to either. And then a mega pack and a 50k pack, guys. And then for you guys, it'll be obviously immediately. For me, I'm going to wait until 6 p.m. for the content to come. No walkout here either. France, though. Come on, centre back. Right wing. Dembele. That's okay. He's like, what, 8k still these days? 9k, something like that. That's not too bad. Nice little bit of extra coins into the bag. Raul Albiol in there as well, and a few other items here and there. Nothing by way of good chem styles or anything like that out of our mega packs and such, so that's pretty tough. We'll list all of that up onto the trade pile as well. And then last but not least, guys, before we come back, we've got a 50k pack from Gold 3, and it's going to get us a board for sure. Is it going to be a good board? It's an inform. It's an inform walkout, EA. Come on. Brazil, don't. Left wing, no. I mean, that's all right. Oh, I thought we was going to get Neymar. I thought we were going to get Neymar. What is Willian? Because he's a position change, is he worth something? And because he's Chelsea, he's 35k. That is okay. I forgot he was in there as a walkout. Oh, Alan's there as well. If it was Alan, Firmino, who wouldn't have been a walkout, would have been a purple card. Neymar, I would have been delighted if it was Alan or Neymar. Willian's still good. It's still 35k coins that you can't really complain about, right? That's not bad at all. What else we got in here? Otamendi, Pedro Leon, nothing major. So 35k for Willian's okay. Let's have a look at his in-games. Okay, Stam. It's an okay card. High work rates, 4-star, 4-star. For me, it's just not a card that I need. So I'm going to sell him on right now until a bit before his price ends up crashing, I suppose. So 35.75 is what it says here. So we'll list it at 34 to 36 and just take the coins on that Willian. And there you go, guys. That was... My heart skipped a beat there. Honestly, I thought because we got that Ben Yedder, I thought my luck's in here, guys. We're going to get something amazing. And hey, listen, Willian's good. I'm genuinely not complaining about that. And he sold straight away for 36k. I'm not complaining in the slightest. Our rewards were generally very, very, very good. We're now pushing towards 3.2 million. So yeah, we're going to work hard still all the way through till Team of the Year to keep this account cycling through. We're going to continue on with the 3 league SBCs that I'm going to be completing right now still, which will be Super League, Bundesliga, and the Syria, and then Saudi League, Liga NOS, MLS, and French League and Chinese League right now. I'm going to be selling every player that I get all the time because I don't need them, specifically the silvers and bronzes that sell immediately. And then when the new League SBCs come out, Premier League and La Liga, I'm going to have a 5-league system. So we're going to do the 4 major leagues, not the French league. I don't think the cards are good enough. I don't think the packs are good enough. And the Turkish league as a way to get some good silvers and stuff in the pack that we can continually rinse and repeat. I'm going to keep and use all of those items all the time and sell everything from all the other leagues all the time. I'm hoping it's going to be a good system that works. But for now, guys, I'm going to be right back. All right, guys. So icon swaps have been released. There's been a lot of confusion about what's valuable from icon swaps. All those players that I picked up, by the way, I've listed on and got rid of. And some more silvers and such. And I'm wondering if there's actually some silvers that might have shot up in price right now because of marquee matchups. But yeah, icon swaps is out. It's an interesting one because there's a couple of decent players in there, but the EA have just done a lot of things to, once again, just go against the grain of fun, engaging gaming, right? And I don't want to break it down too detailed because I did do an icon swaps video over on my main channel. If you want to go check that out, I'll break it down in a bit more detail. But ultimately, the long and the short of it is, there's some good icons in there. For some people, it'll be really, really good to get those icons into their squad. However, the fact that the end icon is a base Vieira, which we talked about just at the start of this video, which is hilarious, how lucky I was that I did sell him for just a 300-ish thousand coin loss, because he's already crashed down even more by now. He's now at 1.15. So he's gone down almost like another 100,000 coins in just 45 minutes. The fact that base Vieira is there, and then the fact that when it comes to the actual icon swap challenges, they've done a couple of things here that are a little bit frustrating. First of all, obviously we only have 14 days to do this. There's 6 tokens there. 14 days to do this is okay. The problem I have with this is in the offline stuff for squad battles, they've made it so much more difficult and long-winded. And the reason why they've done that is because in Rivals, people can derank themselves and people rage quit, right? So you go 2-0 up, somebody rage quits. You go 2-0 up, somebody, you get it done real quick. They don't want that. They don't want you to achieve these tokens in a good amount of time. So what they've done is they've reduced or not increased really the amount of Rivals requirements needed. So what they've done instead is they've bumped up massively the squad battle stuff where you need 18 tokens, which is going to take you between 4 and 6 hours to achieve. You might think, oh, 4 to 6 hours for 3 tokens, that's not bad. But when you think about the fact that there's 24 tokens available, which there are 24 tokens available, by the way, not 30, it's just not great. So there obviously has been, what just sold? Oh, nice. There obviously has been No new league SBCs, no new content really in general with stuff that we'd like to see. I think you guys know full well that this area of the section for me is an area that I wish they spent more time and energy on. And so it really is a slap in the face when you consider that since release, we've only got 2 extra items in milestones, yet they've re-released FIFA 20 content. They've re-released 2 SBCs by the way of Milner and Mascherano already. And I find that to be, it's just a big kick in the teeth to anyone that does anything in this game. They're like, look, we don't care whether you do it, whether you care about it. We're going to devalue what we want, when we want, for whatever reason we want, and we're not going to give you anything fun and engaging. And Atani had tweeted about the icon swaps. He had responded to one of my comments. And I said, I hate the re-release of Mascherano and Milner. They've shot themselves in the foot here now because you've devalued 2 cards, which one was really expensive with that James Milner card. And you'll make people question doing future SBCs in case they can get them a few weeks later for a quarter of the price. And Atani responded with scam people one day after Xmas, mate. So I said to him, Atani, man, they're literally running this game into the ground as hard as they can. But for some people, for some reason, people are still eating it up. Like it's the best thing we've ever had. Things will never change. I hate being cynical about this game so much, but it's in a bad state. And it takes me back to that point of, I don't want to be complaining about this game all the time. And if I was a content creator that didn't care about FIFA, I would just stop playing the game. I know some people in the comments maybe, why don't you just stop playing if you don't like it so much? It's because I love this franchise. I love this game. I love the idea of Ultimate Team. I love football. I love gaming. And so this is the best, as bad as it can be, the best kind of representation that I can get of that. I love completing objectives and I love grinding towards things, but I also love an engaging, fun gaming experience. And that's where EA are just missing the boat, in my opinion, massively, by continually to just give the middle finger to the people that they that help them earn billions of dollars per year, So when they re-released, now I didn't play like a huge amount of games on this Mascherano, but I paid like 62k for this card. Now you'll be able to pick him up for like 15k. And it's like, well, guess what? Next time that you release an SBC where I'm like, I might do that for icon swaps in the future, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm just done with it. Like, it's at that point now where I'll play for cards that are free and I'll complete SBCs like Acuna, who are unbelievable value for coins. But everything that's not unbelievable value for coins or better, I'm not touching with a barge pole anymore. I'd rather just use tradable players off the market, as boring as that may be, as much as that may help towards killing this Road to Glory series, because we're not going to keep engaging that sort of stuff. It has to be done. EA are just absolutely puppeteering the downfall of anything anyone ever did in this game, and I really, really just don't understand it. And so I like, as I say, I know some people's attitude is if you don't like it, don't play it. It's what's frustrating about this game is I love this game and I love this franchise, and I love the fact that I get to sit there and think to myself, like when FUT CHAMPS came out, I loved testing myself and I loved getting my rewards each week and hitting the monthly rewards for that big monthly pack. I enjoyed it all thoroughly. But as years have gone on, EA have changed such small amounts. And so with what they did today, they've changed the absolute rules of the game. They're basically saying to anyone and everyone, we'll do what we want when we want, as long as it suits us, with no regard to how it impacts the way you've played the game before this very day. And so tomorrow, for example, who knows? They might re-release that Scream PK for like 15k and just be like, here guys, to everyone that missed out, have a free PK. And now all of a sudden, the time and the effort that you put in for that PK, the coins that you wasted, you'd have been better off just using Sergio Ramos or something in the meantime, and then picking up PK when it comes out cheaper. And it just sucks, man. It sucks that then they're putting no time into the areas of this game that would allow people to enjoy playing the game, and they're putting a lot of energy into the area of this game that really pigeonholes people into spending money on the game. I understand that it's a business and they have to make their money. It is just unbelievably triggering that they treat the people that play their game like absolute crap for $1. It's frustrating. So 5k pack method, guys. I don't know. I am selling items. Believe me when I tell you, I'm making coins by selling things. I enjoy the 5k pack method. I enjoy although I'm definitely still of that whole I'm selling everything opinion, right? And in fact, English players right now might be nice and high rated because of icon swaps, but I'm definitely of the whole I'm selling everything mentality right now, even still right here. But I also love opening, making coins and having the prospect of long-term coins and stuff. So whilst on the one hand, I am still going to be clearing out the club over and over. I'm just going to continually list. I'm never going to have a trade pile that's empty or not relisted or anything like that. I am still going to continue bronze, silver, and gold pack method whilst I do it, just because it gives you that kind of opportunity to still pack something massive. You know, gold pack method still gives me the opportunity to hit an icon or a Ronaldo or a Messi, or an anchor card that will sell for like 3.5k. And doing silver pack and bronze pack method still gives me opportunity to make get players for the league SBCs that I want to do without having to buy them, and then make profit in the short term anyway. I think the thing that I want to mostly do, the primary goal for me, is still to clear out everything. Jesus Christ, everything that has any value in the club. But I think that is the primary goal, to clear out anything that has any value in the club. If there's a bronze card that's not even selling for 200 coins, I shouldn't be wasting my time with that. Is that a board? It's not a board. I know, here he goes again, changing what he's doing and this and that. I kind of am changing what I'm doing, and I'm also not changing what I'm doing at the same time, because yes, I won't be gutting out every single one or two things that's there. I'll only be selling things that have a good value, but in return, that will still see me generate lots of good coins and enjoy the game plenty, whilst still having the fun aspects of opening packs, completing league SBCs, and so on and so forth. So I just wanted to do a couple of gold packs here, just because I had a feeling, because of marquee matchups just came out, like I will do marquee matchups for tomorrow's episode as well, because marquee matchups just came out, and because these new 2 SBCs came out and icon swaps came out and such. I just wanted to do a few gold packs just to see where we're at with making profit. Now, again, this is another nice pack. Like, we get 1,000 coins on Matthew, I'll hold on to right now. Escuedo, so Spanish left backs. Before I do open more gold packs, I'm going to have to go through my club and sell all of the items that have risen in price right now, because now is the time where I need to be capitalizing on having a club completely full of items. So for now, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. That was just my opinions on icon swaps and the new 2 SBCs. I'm not going to do James Milner. I couldn't be less enthused to continue working on SBCs and stuff now. You know, I really couldn't. This game is tough. I think myself and Skills are going to do a mini series, like Road to 1 million coins or Road to Elite in Champs or something like that, right? To show people that just got the game for Christmas, even if you're way behind, you can still start brand new and within weeks be caught right back up. So we're going to do something that's going to last probably 3 to 4 weeks, somewhere along those lines. And so that's either going to completely replace this Road to Glory for the time being, whilst I just try and figure out if I even want to carry on with this Road to Glory, or it's going to alternate. So we'll do the new series every other day, and then in place of that, the Road to Glory, which will give me a little bit more time to work on a little bit better content for the videos and stuff. And it also reduced the need to be constantly just sitting here like, I've got to do this, I've got to do that, and not enjoy it whilst I'm doing it. But for today, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. So if you did enjoy it, be sure to leave a like, rate, and comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Let me know what you think about the game's state in the comment section below. I'll be interested to read your thoughts. But for now, guys, I'm out. Peace.